Yo, what's going on, everybody? I hope you guys are having an amazing day. Welcome to another episode in the day of the life. Right now we got Nelly's with us right here. We got Richard behind us.
Let's get it, man.
Let's get it, guys. So this is my office right here. One of the biggest things that Nelly helps me with is doing some of our TC work right now. And then as you know, calls, really I'm gonna hop on a couple of calls. As calls comes in, she really helps notate, get some notes down. Because usually when a call comes in, it kind of creates another task, right? Because I might call somebody and say, hey, talk about this deal. They tell me about 2 other deals that we have going on and probably another potential deal that I have to look into. So that gives me another 3 tasks. I was talking to Ricky, hey, what gets you guys motivation? Right? Ricky was saying, hey, you get motivation from a desire, right? I was like, hey, that's really a purpose. How you guys get motivation? Motivation is first, sparked by a desire, of course, but it continues to happen with action. We talk about procrastination and things like that. One of the biggest ways to kill procrastination is a quick 2-minute rule. As long as you start doing it, boom, there's a task. You might want to delay for whatever reason because you associate more pain towards doing it than not doing it. Think about it. That's why people procrastinate, because they associate more pain to getting the stuff done than to not. For example, if it's a long project, it's going to take an hour to do, right? If it's a call, hey, it's going to be an hour. Just take that, start it, boom, 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 you'll get it done. Actually, it's sparked by a desire, but it's sustained with action. I spoke with a different lender that I'm using on the property that we have to get on the north side. Now, because rates just dropped a point, because with the original lender that I was going with, they're at 7.5, and I just got another lender ready to go at 6.5. So it saves me, a good amount monthly. And, if I look at it on a yearly basis, it saves me a good amount per year. It's really on back-to-back calls. That's really what I do. I have a lot of updates, as you guys will see, throughout the afternoon. But I always have my AirPlug plugged in, right? Like I'm gonna go to the bank, still have it plugged in just in case a team member calls, a client calls. I usually don't deal with buyers, but guys, a big portion of our business is with investors as our clients. So most of my clients, they're investors, and I usually have conversations about their properties, updates about my properties with my partners or with my project manager. A lot of my day is covered with a good amount of problems, guys. So it's really a lot of problem solving, and seeing what we can do when the problems arise. I never get stressed out or anything about it. I just look at it logical perspective and see what's the best way to get stuff done.
Yeah, I just had this one buyer, bro, that just walked this one property yesterday that was selling.
What if I knock it down to 4K now? You think we'd get anybody? Right now we're at 8. So right now we're just doing a couple calls, getting with the team. I got to structure a few updates. Then we'll probably head back to the office, kind of coordinate some stuff with our C's, and then go from there, guys. But right now it's pretty much just standing on the phone, keeping everything going, guys. Let's go.
Y bueno, manos a la obra. Tienes luz verde para hacer tu negocio. Si hay algo que se va a mover hacia abajo, cualquier cosa, llámame, me ves a los míos. Pero te vas a sentir cómodo.
Sí, no, muchas gracias, Lázaro, y también nosotros necesitamos para cualquier cosa. Okay, guys, so right here, we're back to one of our investment properties. So right now, I'm just checking it out real quick. We actually sold that one as well. Not this one right here, this one on the other side. I have a good friend who bought this one. So, man, I mean, literally a couple of months ago, all 3 houses were vacant. People were breaking into the area, breaking into the home, causing trouble. And luckily, a good friend of mine bought that one. I sold that one on both ends to a client of mine, and then we sold it on the back end as well to an amazing family. And we're looking to do the same for this one as well. So let me give you a little bit of the background on this one, guys. This house right behind me, it was a 1-bedroom, 1-bath. And when I walked the deal, you know, it was supposed to be a 2-1, not on the wholesale, but it's just what the seller told him. So with this deal, guys, one of the biggest things that we were looking at is how we can value add the asset, right? That's one of the biggest questions that we really had. How can we add value? And we were trying to convert it to a 2-1. I'm like, hey, if we convert it to a 2-1, let's say I can boost the value to about 140, 135. My client, he was actually my first client ever, guys. We teamed up on this deal. He actually sold the other one. We sold it for him he bought it, and we sold it for him at 165. We teamed up on this one. He put all the money for the material, everything like that. I had already bought this one, already had a loan on it. We teamed up. He did an amazing job, made it from a 1-1 to a 3-1, and I'll walk you guys through it. All right, perfect, guys. So look, this is the deal right here. Let's go ahead and look into it a little bit further. So one of the biggest things about this deal is it was such a funky layout, guys. It was such a funky layout, and I give huge props to my partner for making this work. So this was all one big living room. This was all a living room right here. So this was one big living room. This big old space was just this was a bedroom. So all this was a bedroom. Some of this, we put this wall up. We pretty much gutted the house, guys. We had foundation issues, gutted the floor. This whole side over here was a bedroom. This was the dining room. So it goes from living room to dining room. And the kitchen was on the other side, right? Which we now made it into a bedroom as well. So this was always here, laundry area, plumbing, and we made this one, which was previously the kitchen, into a bedroom. So it had one bedroom, dining room. We're thinking about where to put the second bedroom now. My main goal was to just make it into a 2-1. I was like, hey, if I make it into a 2-1, it would be perfect, right? Because it would boost our numbers to about 135, 140 into what we can sell it for. We now have it listed for 155. I think we can get 150 to 155 because we made it a 3-1, guys. It's always really good to add bedrooms. I always like 3 bedrooms if possible because it extends it to somebody who's a bigger family, right? When you're looking for a 2-1, it's a small family starting out, right? Probably a kid, 2 kids, very, younger kids, or, a young couple getting in, probably, a single person, right? And a 3 bedroom really, really broadens our horizon. We look at the demographics and people that look for a 3-1, right? So right now, as you guys can see, we made it. It's a small living room. We sacrificed the living room, but we made it into an open, modern concept. We put some nice granite on here, brand new cabinets, nice backsplash. We go in here. This was previously part of the living room. We put that wall up, made that closet right here, and made this a bedroom. Right, guys? Made this a bedroom. Here we have the second bedroom. Of course, we put carpet in here, some paint, and then I'll show you guys some other tips that we did on this house. Actually, right here is it's always a laundry room. It was in pretty rough condition, so we pretty much gutted the house, did all new sheetrock, all new layout, brand new bathroom. We put some nice tile. And guys, one of the things that I do, right, that I started doing, really anything under 165, we started putting mini splits on the properties. It costs us way less. I think, and I had to look at our numbers, but I believe it was about $2,400. So it was 2,200 or 2,400 for 2 mini splits. Now, another huge thing, guys, one of my philosophies on deals is one of the biggest things is I try to make the house a little nicer, right? I can usually sell it a little bit higher, but as you guys can see, this is 155. We went granite, we did open concept, we did a lot to this house, right? So let's go ahead and go outside. Since a lot of our clientele, they love backyard access, right? They love backyard access. Had a huge gate right here, so we cleared it out so our clients can put trucks, trailers, whatever they need to, and have that access all the way around here. And then this one did have some foundation issues, guys, because of the trees. One of the things that we did look into is when you guys get trees like that, a lot of times the insurance make you guys cut it out. So, I mean, we're already prepared. We're looking to get it under contract and already prepared for that to pop up in the inspection. And guys, always when you come, let's go see. when you guys usually see big old tents like that close to the house, just know like that right there, it usually has caused some movement. Now we fixed it. It's probably a good idea for that next plant. I mean, we're gonna trim off the branches for them to cut it out, especially if they hold it long term, because the roots can get under there, cause some movement, and it wouldn't be good for the house long term. So, guys, a little bit of our numbers. We bought this deal for 60,000. Our loan amount was 65,000. We have a couple of months of holding costs. We should be around 67,000, I believe, is going to be what we're all in on the loan. And we put about 42,000 in this deal. So if I do the calculations right, let's say 67,000 with all the monthly payments and things that you incur, utility bills. Our project manager tracks all that. Let's just say we're in 42,000. We're all in about 110, right? 19, and we have it listed for 155. So we're gonna get some credit, things like that, but we're looking to make pretty good on this investment right here. All right, guys. So look, I bought a house. I have this house under contract. We're buying it for 50 grand. As you guys can see, the areas, some of the parts is probably not the best. It's so close to downtown. There's a new area called the Wheeler District that's like right around here. This is Southwest 17th. A couple streets down, it's just that new development. So you guys can see, not the best home. Check that one out right there. Not the best home. I think that guy had pit bulls outside of his house when he was seeing it, right? When I was like seeing this house. But as you guys can see, they started doing some development. So these are new builds, guys. I mean, these are houses built in the early 2000s, right? And these are 1930s, 1940s, what I call shotgun homes right here. So as you guys can see, the area is definitely moving, right? My neighbor's right there. This is the neighbor of the house. You guys can see it's an older house, well maintained. And this is the house that we're buying. I can't go inside right now, but look, check it out. It has some siding, as you guys can see, it needs some siding. It has backyard access, which I told you is very important for our client. Needs a new roof, new windows. It's a funky layout as well. Right now, it's technically a 1. I can definitely turn it into a 3-bedroom. I'm about to take this call right after. But look, guys, the neighborhood is so important. Like, even though some of these neighborhoods is not that good, I mean, you guys can see with that new build. And check this out right here. This is something zoned commercial. I don't even know what it is. It's probably somebody's shop or something. This has to be like a 2016 build or plus. So it's a gentrified area, guys. So I love areas like this. I love areas like this in a little pocket like this. So with this house, if we make it a 3-bedroom, it's going to be, if we make it a 3-bedroom, it's probably going to be about 135, 140. We're buying it for 50. It's going to need about 40K in work. So we're going to be all in 90 with an ARV of about 140. I think I can get it probably 140, 145. Worst case scenario, 135. The only thing is one of my neighbors right there. It's not the best house. That's the only thing that's a little bit deterring me a little bit. But we already locked it up, guys. So I'm really, really excited. So that's one of the things that I look at, guys, is when you dispose a property. I've sold a lot of deals. We sell probably about 30 homes a month, right? Mostly for other clients. And one of the biggest things that deters is you can have a beautiful house in a bad street. Well, let's say if you have 1 or 2 bad neighbors that are just causing destruction, it could take forever to sell the house. Because if you're looking to pay top dollar for a house and you see some neighbors causing destruction, right? When you're seeing it, or you see, just a messy street, things like that, that's probably not presentable. It's 100% going to deter somebody from buying that house. So that's another tip for you guys. All right, guys, I really appreciate you guys staying to the very end. It really means a lot to me. As you guys seen, most of you guys seen a couple of my day from going into the office, making my day-to-day calls. I know we couldn't show everything, especially with the calls, since it's a lot of confidential information, a lot of private information when it comes to deals. But I appreciate every single one of you guys. Let us know what else you guys want to see. If you guys want to see us, walking more deals, showing a little bit of my rehab process, whatever you guys want to see, just let me know and we'll make it happen. Thank you guys.